Pick the most valuable.
Let's talk about this. April. Where are you, April? How'd you get this? Wow. I like it. I like your hair, too. You bought this at a yard sale, huh? What made you buy it? I'm sitting next to what made me buy it. What's his name and how is he related to you? How did Tony get that lucky to be sitting next to you, girl? He takes care of you. He knows what he's doing, Tony. All right, all right. So, Tony, what do you know about me? You been hearing about me at your house? Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about you. I'm sick of you, Dr. Lori. All the time. All right. What do you think this is?
I thought it was like a planter.
Planter? For plants?
Yeah.
And Tony's going, no, girl. All right. So you think it's a planter. Tony, what do you think it is? Indian pottery, Native American. This particular piece has a couple of these elements on it. Tell me a little bit about these animals. This one is a good form right here. Right? This particular animal is going to have some kind of source. What do you mean source? It's a symbol of something. So the coloration on this native pot is one that you'll see anytime between 1880 and about 1900. It is Native American. It probably is from the Plains states. I want to get Nebraska, Iowa, you know, those square states. I'm from Connecticut. We're not square over there. We're East Coast, New England. The square states, you know, Nebraska, Oklahoma. Well, that is a little pot handle kind of thing, you know. Iowa, that neck of the woods. Plains State Indians, the Cheyenne, the Sioux, those folks are making this pot. Pot dates to about circa 1900. Did you buy it at a yard sale? How much did you pay? 40, but you didn't want to pay 40. But Tony was with you. And what happened? He paid too much? He paid 40. Would you have paid more? You would have paid less. And how would you have gotten them down? You would have gotten half off. Yeah, you know how would you do that, April? I know how I'd do that. You got to make a deal. Right. Like wait till noon when they're totally exhausted and then go back. It's still sitting there, you know. Wait till they're tired, good and tired. They've been up since 5 a.m. Oh, come on, you give it to me for half. What's your best deal? That kind of thing. Offer them $10, make them be offended. I'm so offended. I don't care. We're not friends. I'm on Facebook with Dr. Lori. I don't care. Right? That's you. That's right, April. Value on this piece about $800. For 40, Tony. Tony's giving me the heck. That's right. Nice. This is a pre-Columbian style piece.
Yes.
Okay, you bought it at a garage sale. What made you buy it?
I just like the piece.
Okay. Did you buy it here in the Texas area?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which type of native peoples this would have come from?
No idea.
Okay. So is it Mayan? Is it Aztec? Is it Incan? Is it Tiano? What is it?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay. This particular piece has a facial form that we usually associate with the pre-Columbian Native Americans who are in the area like Cozumel, the Mayan. Okay, so the Maya. That's what you see here. What was this used for? Any idea?
No idea.
No idea. You got a hole in the middle. You got some area around here, and you're going to actually move this piece. What's going to happen with this? Candle, you're close. Has to do with smoking, incense, burning, right? You're in an area in that particular way. There's usually a group of you around, right? Now, this particular piece is probably a piece that was dug up from burial grounds in the 1960s. The 1960s, you have a lot of elite people, wealthy people going to Mexico, buying these particular pieces. And they would be traded on the streets in much of Mexico in the 1960s to doctors and lawyers and candlestick makers, right? People of some wealth. And basically that's what you're looking at. This piece dates any time between probably the 13th and 15th century. It's rather old. It's not 9th century or very early. Value on the piece in my hand about $400. What'd you pay at the garage sale?
$5.
$5, because somebody didn't know what it was. And I say this all the time. How do you tell? First of all, it is a piece that has been actually repainted sometime in the early 1900s. So you're seeing that they repainted the bottom for some reason and then decided to, again, use this and make it look older. This side is original paint. This is original early pigment, and so is the form. The form is sculpted, carved out, and then applied, and then again refired, probably in a fire pit. That's what that is. They're pretty nice. Marianella, tell me what's happening. You're watching me?
Yeah.
Where are you watching me?
I watch you at work in the morning.
I watch you at work in the morning. I love that. Don't go to work. Watch me. That's good. I listen to you in the car. Oh, you're making me feel so good. Do I sound any thinner at work? No. Still fat, Dr. Lori. What are you going to do? Now they have a new pill. Did you hear about the new pill? Are you insulin resistant? No, I eat French fries and chocolate. There's no pill. Doesn't matter. Okay, so tell me about this. So you're watching me and are you learning stuff?
I hope I did. I bought that during my lunch hour in the Goodwill.
What do you do at work? Who do you work for? Because those people are not going to be happy. At your lunch hour, you're in Goodwill. Well, that makes sense. Oh, you're a teacher. Great. Educating the world. She's a teacher at work. Let the kids watch me. Can't hurt.
During their nap time, at my lunchtime, it's 3 blocks away, so I go and check it out.
Okay, so you go and check it out. Do you go regularly?
Yes.
Good idea when you're thrift store shopping to go to the same stores regularly. Do a routine. Make friends with the thrift store people. Why do you want to make friends? Well, you know what? I know Marianella's coming, and she really likes pottery like this. You never know. They might put something behind the desk for you. You never know. So you want to do that. Regularity is important as well. Know when they put stock on the shelves, right? Okay. And you're watching and you're getting ideas and information from the YouTube channel. I hope you're all watching. I hope you're all learning. So what did you think? So you saw this. You said, Dr. Lori might really like this.
I said it looks like Majolica.
It looks like Majolica because it is Majolica. Aren't we happy? And you grabbed it really quick. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, I got to get it up to the, I got to get it up to the counter. You grabbed it really quick. It looks like Majolica.
It came with a few others.
It came with others. Did you take them all? Took them all. Good for you. All right. So what said Majolica to you? Majolica is the lead-glazed ceramic that dates back to the Renaissance that was collected by Luciano Pavarotti and others. It was also made in England as well as in Italy. But the glaze is actually very, very colorful, very, very shiny. The interior is usually a blue, just like this teal blue, right? And the marks can be very varied. They can be just numbers, they can be English marks, they can be Italian marks, they could say nothing.
I tried to look it up, but I couldn't.
Okay, but what did you think in the store? Bring me back to the thrift store.
I thought it was older because you said on the bottom it should look yellow or brown.
It should be yellow or brown on the bottom, okay. So older than what? Older than 1950, older than 1900?
The 1920s.
Early, older than 1920, okay, good, that's correct. What else did you think? You're doing great. Well, how much did you pay?
$7.
$7. Did you negotiate?
No,
I know, you think I'm terrible. Look at her with her 14-karat gold earrings and she wants us to negotiate at the thrift store. Yes, I do, negotiate. Ask for less.
I have 20 minutes every day when I go.
20 minutes, it's like a race. Well, you're skinny, so you're running, it's good. All right, it's like a race. Then you gotta get back to the kids. How old are the kids you're teaching?
4.
Oh my God. 4 years old?
No, I put it in the car before I went back to the classroom.
Don't let it near the little kids. This piece is worth $400. It dates to about 1920, and it is made in England for the English market. That's why the marks are different. And this particular piece is, of course, perfect for Easter coming up, right? Perfect. It's got a hole here, so it's going to be used for what? Anytime the interior glaze, it's glazed on the interior, that means you can ingest it.
Citrus.
It's for citrus, exactly. So it's for juice on your brunch table at Easter. Good for you. Good for you, all from the videos. I'm glad you learned it. That's beautiful. I'm so happy you're learning it. Good, I want you to get it. I want you to learn it. I want you to know. I want you to make the money. Why shouldn't you?
The yard sale.
Why did you buy it?
It was different.
How different is it?
Well, it's a pinched vase, it looks like.
So it's a pinched vase, it looks like. Why is this like this down here? What's going to happen here? What's that to catch? You're going to catch the drips. What's going to drip that you're going to want to catch? Why is he talking for you? Are you married to this man? Oh, you're married to this man, he's talking for you. Yeah, what the heck, Angela? Come on. How old is this piece based on the decoration? You just say, oh, it's pretty and it's unusual and I like it. How old do you think it is? Take a guess. Older than your husband, younger than your husband?
Older than my husband.
Older than your husband, you would hope, right? This piece dates to about 1925. So much older than your husband, right? This particular piece is hand-built. Is it made in this neck of the woods? Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I'll help you. It's made in this neck of the woods. It's probably made in North Carolina. Value on this piece about $1,500. What did you pay? It is an American Art Pottery piece.
$5.
$5 at the yard sale. What are you doing? You're giving away the farm at the yard sales. What's my book called? Don't host a yard sale. Go to somebody else's yard sale, buy your stuff, but this particular piece shouldn't have made the front lawn. But we don't know. It's been in the house, it doesn't go because everything's gray now. And this doesn't go with our gray furniture. You know, that's how we do things. We really do. That's a beautiful piece, very well made and marked as such. Great. That last year, Dr. Lori, like 20,000 objects go. You should remember that.
No, I know you wouldn't, of course.
No way.
But you do have a great memory.
Well, I have a good mind.
That's
the
right.
thighs are not great. But I gotta say, the brain, not bad.
So I acquired that, I would say, I had 3 pieces, so I paid about 30 for the 3. The last year's piece you raised at 300. I don't expect that for that. I know it's a tea caddy.
Why do you know it's a tea caddy?
Because I did research for that.
You think it's a tea caddy?
It's a snuff bottle?
So you put tea in it?
I don't.
You just were confident, and then I asked it again,
Yes.
and then you backed up.
I don't put tea in it, but maybe somebody else would.
Do you think it's a tea caddy?
Now I'm wondering the way
Go
you're
with your
acting.
gut.
I thought it was a
Do
tea
you
caddy.
remember in school when they said the first answer you think is the right answer, circle that one?
Tea caddy.
Also, having many years at Penn State, many years at State University of New York and other universities, let me tell you, the answer is always B.
Okay.
Any
Too
test,
funny.
always, all the professors get together, B is the answer, B. Tell me. This particular piece is indeed a tea caddy.
Okay.
Now, where is the cork that was here?
I don't have a clue.
Because see that?
Okay.
This is the correct top. That's why I was staring at it and I was looking for my glasses.
Right.
The top here, it is the correct stopper, but
All right.
it once had cork around it.
Okay.
So a little bit of glue and then the cork around it, and then it would sit like that. Because like this, all the air is going to come out and that tea is not going to be as good.
Definitely.
Okay, so that's what you're looking at, but that's over time. Now, on the bottom, we have a pretty significant mark, very traditional, very well known. It is somewhat faded, but this is a Qing Long mark. That is a Chinese mark, a particular mark of a particular dynasty.
Okay.
Okay, the emperors. So, how old do you think this piece is? This piece dates between 1622 and 1912. That's a long range, that's a wide range. This piece dates, if you want to make the range a little bit smaller, during the Orientalist period, or between 1875 and 1900.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Blue-white Canton ware style porcelain. So, a couple things are happening. It's porcelain, fired at a high temperature. It's blue and white. That means the porcelain's of relatively high quality. That's the purity of the white. And the blue is Cobalt Glaze. Okay? So now, what you have is Canton ware. Out of the port of Canton, right, all of the blue-white china would get on ships, and they would use it for ballast, or basically for weight in the ships, right? So those particular pieces would not only hold grain or other storage, they would be storage pieces, they would also, in fact, be used to weight the ship. Value on this piece, which dates to, again, the latter part of the 19th century, when you're seeing a lot of pieces being imported into the United States and into Western areas from China. Value on this particular piece, about $200.
That works.
It's a nice piece. How'd you acquire it?
At the thrift store Goodwill.
Wonderful. It's a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
It's in gorgeous condition. And condition is to antiques what location is to real estate. It's got to be in good shape. When you're looking at pieces that have multiple parts, like a lid and a bottom, you want to look at it and you want to see that the color is the same. You want to look for similar decorative elements. For example, these little decorations here and here are the same. If it doesn't look the same, then remember that these lids could easily be changed out. It's not unusual that the cork would be lost from the bottom of the stopper, but again, on the top, you want to look for the decoration. That's really important for value. Look for the color too. If it's a light blue, or dark blue, a dark blue. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.